Wayne, Indiana. 1951, Jet magazine is founded by the same Johnson H. Johnson, 2 magazines in a short period of time. 1977, U.S. President Jimmy Carter raises minimum wage of $2.30 to $3.35 from January 1st, 1981. That's still more than I make here on WGBB. Whew, that's a dig.
Roll the drum again.
Yeah, that's a dig at myself there. 1978, here's another one for you, Chris. New York Yankee Ron Gibbs unanimously wins the American League Cy Young.
He had a lights-out season that year.
25-3, took him to the World Series, right?
Yep, yep.
And the last thing, 2012, Google's Gmail becomes the world's most popular email service. 2012.
Name me a person who doesn't have Gmail.
Me.
Stevie Carroll.
Okay.
And Lisa.
All right, and Lisa. Okay, there we go. All right, birthdays today. Singer Anthony Cotty from the Red Hot Chili Peppers, 51.
Wait. Anthony Kiedis.
Kiedis, thank you.
There you go.
Fernando Valenzuela, 53. You know him, 1981.
Absolutely. Fernando Mania.
Fernando Mania, there we go. And me and you saw this concert at Jones Beach this summer. Rick Allen from Def Leppard, he turns 50 years old today.
Amazing drummer.
Amazing drummer. But before we go any further, I just want to thank Chris and Lisa and Donna and Matthew and Portia and Dr. Gabe for the entire staff here and Brian for doing what they do. Thank you so much, guys.
Anytime, Steve.
Anytime, Steve. Just don't wear that Superman.
I'm going to take
anymore.
it off because Lisa actually wants it. Somebody wants one.
Clothes on under there?
I do have
Otherwise, leave your
clothes
underoos
on.
on.
Okay.
I'll take a cape, Steve.
Okay. All right, Lisa, let's get into the Babylon Broadway report real quick. What you got for us today?
All right. I got a show called The Curious Case of the Dog in the Nighttime. Some of you may have seen the show already. Some of you may not. Some of you may be going to the show. This is the show to see. It's a play. So it's a little different than the musical that I talked about last week, The Last Ship. It's a play. It is based on a book that was written in 2003. And it was first produced in London at the West End Theatre. This play won 7 Olivier Awards last year in London. For those of you who don't know what the Olivier Awards are, the Olivier Awards are the equivalent of the Tony Awards in the United States on Broadway. So that is the most number of Olivier Awards that a single show has ever won. As I said, it's a play. It's spectacular. It really helps you understand Asperger's, and that is really what the show is about. It's about a boy who has Asperger's, which is high-functioning autism. He has a hard time making connections with others, but he solves and attempts to solve a case.
So the whole theme of today's show, we have Joe, who's going to talk about his remarkable run tomorrow and the work that he does at Abilities. I know Matthew has some artists that he's going to share with some difficulties.
Yeah, that's right, Steve.
Thank you. Regarding Asperger's or a disability. So what took you back for this play? I mean, what made you kind of lock into this and wanted to review it today?
I'll tell you, I didn't read the book, but I follow Broadway, as you know, and I had read about it when it won all the Olivier Awards. I'm a member of BAFTA, which is the British Academy of Film and Television, and so I follow British film and theater. Some of the shows a lot of shows come from the U.S., like Billy Elliot came to the U.S. From Britain, and the original West End of Britain is Broadway. So I followed that. I knew it was coming. I'd read about it. People in the audience were talking about it, both who had read the book and people who hadn't read the book. And everyone loved it. This is a show, honestly, you can bring anyone to. You can bring your kids to this. You can bring any adults, obviously. There is nothing that is offensive about it. I would say just maybe kids under 5 or 6 years old. There's 1 or 2 scenes.
Okay, so you're welcoming people from Long Island to come see this show.
Absolutely.
What theater is it in?
It's at the Ethel Barrymore Theater.
Okay. And before we go, can you tell any tips here how people can get cheaper tickets going to New York City?
Absolutely. I will tell you, that this is a show that you might not be able to get
Okay.
discounted tickets for only because it's open already. I will tell you some tips on how to get.
Please do.
One of them is you can join TDF, the Theater Development Fund. If you're a student, you're a retiree, you're in the medical field, a teacher, you can join TDF. It is $30 a year. As a student, I joined.
Okay.
It was $25 a year, and then every single show that's on there is discounted. Right now, The Last Ship is on there. This was on there,
Okay.
and so you want to be ahead of the game and proactive about it. You look on TDF every day. Sometimes the tickets are snatched up like this.
So you gotta act fast.
You gotta act fast.
Okay, so you Long Islanders out there, WGBB land, you heard it from Lisa, from Babylon to Broadway. Thank you so much for sharing that information and telling people how to get cheaper tickets.
I have some other ways. Maybe what we'll do is
Yeah, you
on
could
the
cut.
next segment,
Yeah.
I will talk about a few other ways. to get
Okay, well you can
discounted.
contact here, the chapters rep 516-476-6271 if you have any other questions, or contact Lisa on her Facebook or the chapters rep Facebook page with Steve Vaccaro. Thank you so much, Lisa.
Thank you very much.
Matt, my man.